1 year and a half, we discussed about the role of Mario Draghi, and really, if you look at our past, in the last 18 months, Italy came back because with the leadership of Mario Draghi, we achieved a lot of results in Roma, in Brussels, and in every international forum. So that is the past. The real question is, what is the future? My opinion is Mario Draghi have to remain Prime Minister until May 2023. I know for the people who follow the program, it's not easy to understand Italian politics, because every year, usually we change a cabinet. And I think we need a reform, a constitutional reform to guarantee stability. But waiting for this reform, I think the only way is conclude the PNRR, means the Next Generation EU, the project of European institution, gave a lot of money to Italian people. I think for that we need Mario Draghi for 8 months, 10 months. And I think for his great leadership will be, thanks to his leadership, will be for us more easier to achieve the results. So my opinion is Mario Draghi tomorrow have to come back in the parliament and guarantee leadership until May 2023, despite the mediocrity and the lack of vision of a five-star movement and populist party.
Well, it seems as though as so many political party leaders are turning against the five-star movement. I just want to bring you the comments that we had from Silvio Berlusconi, the leader of the Forza Italia party over the weekend, from Matteo Salvini, leader of the Lega party, also the last couple of days, saying that they could no longer govern with five-star. And that they had behaved very poorly due to incompetence and unreliability. Both of those leaders are saying that they will be prepared to go to early polls. Is it your view that the world should start preparing for the possibility of an early general election, perhaps as soon as autumn this year?
I think this is the only possibility in case Mario Draghi tomorrow will confirm resignation. We have two possibilities. The first is Mario Draghi accept to continue as Prime Minister until springtime 2023. Then there are the general election, and that is clear. If Mario Draghi don't accept for the weakness of political situation, the only way is call a re-election. That means probably, as you said, the last Sunday of September, or probably the first 2 Sundays of October, but that is not important. We will see what, but that is the timeline, September, October. And in this case, of course, the far-right movement, according to the current polls, probably will be the winners. But I believe in Italy, everything changed very deeply. Really, I think in this time, democracies are in crisis everywhere, not only in my country. That, as former Prime Minister, is a preoccupation, very strong, because from the great tensions in United States, from Supreme Court and White House, from UK resignation of former Prime Minister Johnson, from Sri Lanka to Japan, the tragedy of Abe Shinzo. You know, in every corner of the world, we have some problems with democracy. But in Italy, the problem is a tradition. We cannot change a cabinet every year. That is unacceptable. For that, we have to change laws and change rules. But before that, my preoccupation is about inflation, salary, energy, consequences of war, because I believe the tensions between Ukraine and Russia, the war, the aggression by Russia against Ukraine will continue, unfortunately. And that means we will have a lot of potential tensions also in the economy, in the life in Europe. So I think we have in front of us 6 months very, very rich of difficulties. For that, I prefer Mario Draghi will remain. If Mario Draghi don't remain, the only way, as you said, is the early election, general election in September,
Right.
October.